So Scott Fauble coming out here, top American, 7th place in the Boston Marathon. Just talk me through the race. How did it feel?
Oh, it didn't feel good. It didn't feel good. We went out to really fast through 5K, and I was slowing down even before halfway, and I just had to have faith that the legs were going to be there in the second half. So it didn't feel great.
Did that kind of mess with your mindset as went out super fast, and then of course the weather and the rain started, right? Did that kind of mess with your mindset as you went through?
No. I mean, the weather didn't mess with my mind at all, but I was just a little frustrated that I wasn't up front. I was frustrated that people weren't coming back to me. I felt like I was really far back in the pack, but I did a good job of staying present and staying in the moment and having faith that things were going to come around and I was going to have the legs to do something in the second half, and that other people weren't, because people blow up here off of 63 pace, off 64 pace, and I guess the leaders went out in 62. So yeah, I just had to remember things will come back together, and if I'm, I'd rather be the hunter than the hunted. So
how do you remain resilient as you see those, the pack kind of separating a little bit, but and your legs feeling, everything? How do you remain resilient and keep that strong faith mindset?
I had to take a chance at about halfway, and I just decided I didn't know what place I was in. I didn't know what I didn't know how far it was to the next person. I knew that I probably wasn't going to PR, but whatever. And I made a deal with myself and said, you're going to try as hard as you can for every single step of this thing. You're not going to, no giving in, no giving up, no settling. You're going to sprint down Boylston if you can. So, when you make a deal with yourself like that, it's easy to break that deal and it's easy to not, but you can't do it at Boston, and that I just focused on trying as hard as I could, and I got myself out of frustrated. I got myself out of feeling bad. I got myself out of feeling like I had to grind, and I was just I'm gonna try hard, and that was enough to kind of get myself into a position where I could make something happen, which I almost, I left it pretty late. So.
When was this conversation going on?
Oh, at halfway. Yeah, about halfway. Because I was slowing down to run 103 high for the first half, and it's I didn't know where the leaders were. I didn't know how far up they were. I didn't know what place I was in. My legs didn't feel good, and I knew if I was gonna run well, if I was gonna place well, I had to take a chance at halfway, and so I just kind of decided I'm gonna try hard. I'm gonna try as hard as I can today, and whatever that ends up being. If that meant that I was gonna be not jogging, but grinding out 5:10s to end it, so be it. But I knew I had to go. So yeah.
So you're saying a little bit after halfway, you started pushing.
Yeah.
And with blow up and
yeah.
hard.
Yeah, it looks I've been 7th here twice before. I've been 7th in New York. I've been 9th in New York. I've been the top American a number of times. There's no difference to me at this point between getting 11th and 17th. I might as well give myself a shot to get 7th, get 6th, maybe find a way to fight my way back into the top 5. But if I don't try, what am I going to get? 11th? It doesn't really make a difference to me. I might as well go risk blowing up and hope that I don't blow up and hope that the legs are there and hope that I can run some people down. So, yeah. And, hopefully the next step, the next iteration of that is being able to be up front. But I just knew that was too fast for me today.
Does 209, considering all you're talking about, considering the conditions and all that, I'm sure that still gives a little bit of motivation on, what's possible, going forward, maybe even, PR in the, good conditions and when you're feeling really good, right?
Yeah, I'm happy to run another 209. That's my 4th time under 210. So, but the time's not what I'm interested in here. I'm here to compete and try to place high. I'd rather be 4th in 2:15 than 7th in 2:09.
Right now, would you rather be yourself or Connor? Based on how the race.
No, I beat him. I'd rather be me. I beat him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about from a experience standpoint?
No. He made the wrong decision today. He made the wrong decision. He was 62 minutes at halfway,
Right.
and then he was like just surviving the last
Right.
mile. I would rather be me and make the right decision. That's all I can do is make the right decisions.
Yeah. Would you? Like, this is too high a level, I guess, to have learning. Like,
Yeah, I mean, good for him. Like,
experience.
I hope he learns from it. He's very, very talented, and he's going to do great things in the future. But I'm like, I don't know. Like, that's not like a learning. I mean, maybe it's a learning decision, but it was pretty obvious in the moment what was going to happen. You know, so I didn't even think it was a hard choice to check off the 4:30s we were running. Yeah.
Do you have like do you have another marathon next before Olympic trials coming up next year?
Maybe, probably not. I haven't thought about it. I'll talk to Joe in a couple of weeks about it, and we'll figure it out.
And then, you know, of course you get some time to rest, but what's like this week going to be like? Get a chance to celebrate, get a chance to, I don't know, enjoy a little bit?
Yeah, I'm going to have a good night tonight, fly back to Colorado tomorrow, and then drive back to Oregon after that. So, and then, yeah, lay low for a couple of weeks.
There you go.
Yeah.
Excellent job. It's really great work out there, and yeah,
Thank
looking
you.
forward to next time.
Appreciate it. Thanks.